What were your questions?
Right here. You can't see all of them.
You got the camera too. Her man told her how to use the camera and everything. Go on, girl.
So crazy. All right, this is the NYC
I'm so
Gossip
proud
Girl.
of him too. I'm so proud of you too, because you from Brentwood too, my nigga. So that you went a long way too.
He wants you to hit him up too.
He went a long way. His name. A lot of Brooklyn people, it's like Gene Nelson, Brooke Atlantic, and then you had like, you know, Houdini with the graphics, Rodini, I mean. With
Rodini,
the
I know Rodini.
And everybody and so. And then when K came, I was like, wow, this is Brentwood? I didn't even know who All Access was. It was like in my hometown, one of my so-and-so Brentwood. That's hot. That's really hot. And now his woman, Puerto Rico.
That's what they call me, Puerto Rico?
Brentwood.
Well, you know you like Puerto Rican women.
I'm from Brentwood, exactly.
Didn't you used to date Hurricane G? You got a baby?
Yeah, my daughter's Lexus is 17 years old now, yeah.
My son is 17.
17. Matter of fact, she's on one of my singles though too. My daughter is doing the chorus, and my son is a producer. His first song was with Lil Wayne and the artist I got called Victor Moan. It was called Hey Lil Mama. He was 15 when he produced that record. He don't produce like my style, but he does what the new people do now with the new equipment. But
okay.
He's in the Double XL magazine a couple times.
So you would say you like Spanish girls? Or you don't have a preference?
I don't have a preference. I just attract girls to where I have conversation. And what happens is, I know it sounds funny though, but girls is attracted to conversation. The ones that are women, so I attract the women, they happen to look the same. But the ones who, you know, I guess, you know, I don't know, I never had a hood chick. Because I didn't never do that combo. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink, so I didn't attract that type of
individual.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Because Hurricane G, I remember seeing her in that Public Enemy video. She looked hood.
That's the old G. When I met G was 19 years old.
Oh, okay.
So we was both young at the time. Matter of fact, LL Cool J was on her at a party. And we was
blow up
upstairs
L
one
spot.
time, you know. I mean, we was all young though, you know what I'm saying? But we was at some point I met, it was Keith Sweat, it was a whole bunch of celebrities downstairs though too, and she happened to be with whoever she was with, and I said something to her, but then her and Redman became cool. That's why they thought her and Redman was sister and brother.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And they got really cool, and then she's like, I rap, and I'm like, you don't rap, you know. So I heard her tone, you know, and I was like, wow, that's dope. So we put her on records, and after that, well, Redman put her on the album, 2 of his records. I put her on Keith Murray's first album, and then after that, she just, you know, never really finished getting a full album deal till she got signed to Puffy. But, you know.
And then y'all had babies.
No, we had one baby.
Or just one baby?
Early. That was my first child. I wanted to have a baby. Like for some reason, I was like, yo, let's have a child. I don't know why, but just wanted to have a child. Because we didn't really know each other, but we did know each other. But that girl forever is like, you know, one of my friends. Like, she held me down doing the EPMD thing, you know, when I got arrested and so, and I was on the so-called baby run. You know, she was my body, and I chilled with her while she was pregnant. Okay.
Now, you're part of an iconic, legendary group, EPMD. I want to know why the hell VH1 Hip Hop Honors has yet to honor EPMD.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I made that comment too about 2 years ago when when Miss Jones went to the radio and L11 and started talking. I was just going on the reaction of what people were saying. Where are we?
Right.
Everybody was asking, where are we? You know what I'm saying? But I guess they go out of order, and it's not like what you think it should be. And even Wu-Tang Clan that year was like, yo, why are we getting honored this year? So that's why Ghostface didn't show up. And a lot of them was kind of awkward because they didn't want to get honored, you know, but they was going out of order the whole night, and all of a sudden I made that thing. Next thing you know, last year, they called me for the De La Soul set.
Oh, okay, you know? Yeah.
So then this year, what we just got, that's coming on October 13th, we finally was part of the Def Jam honor thing. So it's not separate honors. So next year, they said that we'd get honored when they go back into the regular format. But this year was the 25th anniversary of Def Jam.
Right.
And then if you go on Radar, like RapRadar.com, you'll see the cover of the XXL magazine, and all of us is on there from Def Jam. It looks kind of dope. So I just saw it this morning. The cover look.
Okay.
In the XXL.
Now, because you are who you are, I have to ask EPMD.
Right.
When y'all broke up, it was like the Fat Boys breaking up. Broke everybody's heart, including mine. And how is your relationship nowadays with P?
Well, my thing is really strictly business. I think that, me and Praz is from two different places. The guy who I met a long time ago is not the same dude who I knew. I think sometimes he flashed in and out of being Parrish, and that's why I think on stage, because the chemistry we have on stage is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Our show is crazy, and it takes away from the moment. But when that hour is done, it's like
you go your separate ways.
I don't hang with him. We don't call each other on the phone and nothing like that. I think that this time it got really, really bad because it was just too much antics. We got back together, did what people thought that we couldn't do.
Right.
Even through all the turmoil, even though that it was more his side than my side. You know what I mean? Because, we can look at TV and hear certain things and see, where he was coming from. But I think now is we did it. We toured, even though people thought we wasn't together, we was touring since 2005 to now. So we've been touring for a minute, yeah.
Now, can I ask if it's okay?
Yeah.
The past history and the rumors, of course, that everybody's heard. Do you think past history has a lot to do with the way y'all relate to each other now?
Yeah, it did. Matter of fact, my new book, the E True Hip Hop Story, coming next year. Will express all that. Nobody really got my side of the story, and
Can we get it? Oh, damn it!
And I never really spoke, so it was just him doing the speaking. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So they only got one side of the story.
I never really got to discuss the whole accusations on all that type of things, but hopefully, people who know me know that. Because it just says it too, because my mother, I'm spiritual too, so my whole thing is the fact if I was that person, then why was I able to succeed after?
Right.
Not that, after the breakup, I dominated this game.
We know.
As far as production and as far as records, and I looked at myself one time and somebody said, "Yo, Eric, I Googled you," and it was 700,000 pages. I mean, what do you mean? I said, because of the work that for the 20 years you put in, I kind of produced everybody. I did a lot of people's records, R&B and rap music. So, if I was that bad, I don't think it happens to ugly people.
Right.
I was the one
blessings don't come.
No, it doesn't. The blessings don't come at all. And I was the one that was always humble. I never talked. He was the president, and the president ran the ship, and that was it. And after that, I knew that I had Redman and I had Keith Murray, and that was people who I signed. Even though we signed DOS Effects together, it was still something had went wrong, because I guess they felt that he was the main dude.
Okay.
But after it broke up and they split and left too, they went downhill too.
And what was the problem? K Solo. What was going on with K Solo?
Solo was Parrish's friend.
Oh, okay. So that was on his side.
Yeah, that was his side. He signed K Solo. So his antics, I guess, with Parrish was the same thing. Was about with money.
Okay.
That's how that thing fell out. But again, K Solo is so in and out. We don't know the real story on his neither. Okay.